It is true that the Greeks, that archaic Greek, the Greek spoken by Homer and Hesiod, didn't have a word for body. They had words for the torso. They had words for skin. Actually, they had two words for skin: the skin that is injured and the skin that is healed. They also had two words for limbs, and they assumed that the limbs are sort of independent of the torso, that they have a life or dynamic of their own. And one of the things I've noticed is that whenever I tell the story of the Greeks not having a word for body, people belittle me a little. Like they basically say something like, "But Tobias, don't be silly. Of course they had a body. How could they not have had a body?" They just didn't have a word for it. And I think the Greeks, the archaic Greeks, had physical existence just the way we do. They looked the way that we do. But the way in which they experienced their physical existence, the way that they made sense of their physical existence and explained it to themselves, the concepts they had available to think about themselves were quite different from the way in which we think about our physical existence. And when people follow me that far, then I can say, now, just imagine that what we call the body, as if it were a natural category that has always existed, all people at all times in all places had bodies the way that we do. We're actually not a natural category, but we're also just a concept. That the way we experience our physical existence is as peculiar as the ways in which the archaic Greeks experienced their body. Now, if you follow me in thinking this, then a distance opens up between you and the concepts that you have available to think about yourself. And you recognize that these concepts that we rely on produce us. They produce our experience, even of ourselves. And so I think that maybe the only thing that philosophy ever has to offer is that distance between you and your concepts. Hold that distance is a form of freedom.